on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle. A quiet session saw the grains trade on both sides, with corn fractionally mixed, soybeans up fractionally in an old crop and up 8 in the new crop November. KC wheat up 4 cents by the bushel. Argentine weather remains a market factor for corn and beans, having gotten more rain this week than expected. USDA reported good export sales for U.S. corn, 44.3 million bushels, with Mexico the predominant buyer, along with the Communist Chinese and an unknown destination, which many times is the Communist Chinese too. Soybean sales are waning at 28.4 million bushels last week as Brazilian beans take center stage. The majority of U.S. soybean sales last week were to the Communist Chinese, just as 2 cargoes of U.S. milo were also sold. Local cash trading remains slow as it's hard to buy or sell anything. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland open for milo trucks 8 to 4:45 this week. Cargill, Anderson's, and Houston also open 7 to noon on Tuesdays and Thursdays. For help marketing your grains, it's 361-852-5207, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We are on the line with Kenny Mingus, Milam County Livestock Auction, Cameron. It is about 8 p.m. on Thursday evening. Kenny, how's the sale shaping up for Friday?
Well, it dried up, and they come to town with them, Larry. So, we got about 1,800 right now. Thinking, put out the projection a while ago of 2,000 to 2,200. Out of that mix, we're probably going to have somewhere between 500 and 600 cows.
How about your shiniest consignment of cows?
Well, I don't. We've got a lot of older cows. I've got one man's got 150 weigh cows here. And then I've got another man that called with a little old set of pairs, a little sellout deal. They're pretty nice. There's some little young cows scattered through them. But for the most part, most of these cows are going to be weigh cows. We palpated a lot of cows. If a man needs a middle-aged or older cow to go back home, we got several sets of those that'll be bred to good bulls and things like that. But,
right.
As far as the bred cows, not a lot to brag on, but we do have some pretty decent pairs scattered through it.
All right. How about the calf and yearling side?
Pretty good. Got several sets of wean cattle in here. The cattle kind of weigh all over the board. Got some cattle weigh in the 3s all the way to the 9s, So, but you can tell some people had held some of these cattle back and weaned them, and there's several good sets of those things scattered through it. So good. Quality's good on the calves for the most part.
So there'll be a good sale in Cameron on Friday, Milam County Livestock Auction, Cameron. Kenny Mingus and family. Tell everybody how to contact you, Kenny.
You bet. We'll be around the office Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. You can follow us on our webpage at milamcountylivestockauction.com or catch us on Facebook.
We appreciate it, and I'll talk to you Monday.
Thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value, 83.06 in the afternoon, up by 212. Estimated federal slaughter for the week through Thursday, 1.92 million head. That's down 4,000 from last week, but it's 54,000 head above the same week last year. As we look toward the beef side of the meats equation, wholesale box prices stronger in the afternoon, 388 higher in the choice, 145 higher in the select. Choice select spreads now at 1691 in the afternoon report. Federal slaughter 499,000 head through Thursday, up 5,000 from last week, 4,000 from the same week last year. Looks like estimated beef exports 28,149 metric tons. That was up 71% for the week, 22% above the same week last year. As we look toward fat, USDA reports cash trade 159 to 161 with the average 160. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Thursday. We're on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle. Jody, how did the sale go?
Went really good, Larry. Just couldn't ask for a better market. Variac trade today. These better quality calves selling at least another $3 to $5 higher. The exception would be them choice lightweight steer and bull calves. They sold sharply higher. I guess some of those could have been as much as $15 to $25 higher on them 3 to 450 pound choice steer and bull calves. Slaughter cows and bulls, calling those kind of $1 to $3 higher. Most increase of that today would be on the heavyweight and fleshier end of the slaughter cows and bulls. A nice offering of bred cows cows and pairs, steady to higher. Continued good demand for these better quality females. 400 to 600 pound steers, 165 all the way up to a high of 285, mostly 185 to 215. 600 to 800 pound steers from 145 up to a high of near 205, mostly 160 to 180. Better quality heifers, 400 to 600 pounds, 150 to a high of 210, mostly 165 to 185. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding 66 to 84. Several of the highest yielding slaughter cows from 85 to a high of 99. Thinner or lower yielding type cows from 42 to 62. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding from 85 to 105. Did have some of the highest yielding bulls today from 107 all the way up to a high of 125. Bred cows and heavy bred 2-year-olds, average to better quality. A few groups of those anywhere from 850 to a high of 1425. Cow-calf pairs, young to solid mouth pairs, anywhere from 1,000 to 1450. Did have a few choice sets of young cows with really good calves inside. They brought anywhere from 1550 to a high of 1925.
How do you feel about sheep and goats for next week?
Well, we wound up with 4,200 this week, and look for more of the same on that, at least 4,000. The weather's supposed to be really nice all through the weekend. Look for cattle numbers to back off a little bit next week. I'd be thinking somewhere from 750 to 850 head at next Thursday's regular cattle sale.
Jody Fry, producers in Cargyle, sheep and goats on Tuesday, cattle on Thursday. Jody, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. At the office is 325-653-3371. My mobile phone's 234-7895.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, in 16 and 24 inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10 foot wide to 30 foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how did the San Saba sale turn out?
You bet. Had a good run today. Market was very good. We ended up right at 1,400 head of cattle. I thought overall the market continued very strong and very, very good demand, with the stocker steers probably selling another $4 to $8 higher after last week's big increases. Had a group of 35 steers today weighing 456 at $246 a pound. A little over 1,100 right at $23 on those. Another group of steers, there's 7 of them, weighed 562, brought $226 a pound right at $1,270 on those 5-weight steers. Stocker heifers I thought were 3 to 9 higher. Had a group of 37 heifers and one drag, weighed 423, brought $220 a pound, 900 right at $31. Getting the bigger cattle, I thought the feeder steers were $3 to $5 higher, and feeder heifers are probably $5 to $8 higher. As a whole, packer cows getting them were $3 to $4 higher, and bulls were up to right at $4 higher. Top bull at I believe it was $1.17 today. Pairs and bred cows also very steady, Larry.
Good. Now we have a special.
You bet we do on Saturday. Starts at 10 o'clock. A little over 2,500 head consigned, everything, Larry. Be a good run of cattle, a lot of pairs, bred cows, bred heifers, and open heifers. If you can't make it here, we do start at like I say, 10 o'clock, and go to our website. Y'all can log in and watch it live. And also, if you want to register something, be sure and do so tomorrow. If you haven't registered in the previous years or whatever, y'all can bid too also. And our running order layer will be up around probably 6:30 or so on Friday evening. Y'all go to our website, and that's at jordan@cattle.com. You can pull it down and print it out, whatever you'd like, and go from there. We'll start at 10 o'clock on Saturday, Larry.
Give us a contact number.
You bet. Area code 325-372-5159.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Ken Jordan.
You bet, Larry. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, you're watching the Ranch Rodeo from San Antonio in your easy chair by the fire, are you now?
I am. I'm sitting here relaxed and just kind of kicking back and watching the mutton busting going on right now at the moment.
Well, good.
So,
how is the bull business?
Oh, we rocking along here. We had boys call today about some of those older Hereford bulls. You know, we got some of them 3-year-olds here that are stout and tough and really a good set of bulls. And we sold a Charolais today. You know, just kind of everybody calling, talking, thinking, you know, we got a nice variety on hand. You know, we got some Charolais. Hereford's got some young Angus bulls and a couple of 2-year-old Angus bulls, and got a main here. They're trick testing our pole Herefords that we got bought up there to Nebraska about a week ago. They're getting them ready to send down the road, and we bought some Charolais last week. And got a couple more sales going too, so we'll have some fresh inventory coming in here in a few weeks. So.
Good.
And just kind of trying to get the club calf babies gathered up and getting ready. We're going to video them here in March, and they'll be up on the video by Houston Stock Show. So we got a really nice set of calves, I think, going get ready for our sale this year. So just kind of busy time, you know.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you if they need a bull or a show calf.
They can catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Leroy.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble, and I'm on the line with Aaron Lee from Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Aaron, why do we need a realtor that specializes in farms, ranches, and vacant land?
Well, Larry, large acreage and vacant land transactions are not the same as residential transactions. There are aspects to negotiations, restrictions, utilities, contracts, marketing, title work, and much more that require expert guidance, something you'll get from a Homestead and Ranch Real Estate agent.
How is it different with y'all?
The agents with Homestead and Ranch Real Estate are rural home and land specialists. Through our continued market research, experience, and our classic approach to customer service, we keep up with prices in an ever-changing market.
How can we get a hold of you?
Well, y'all can reach me directly at 214-985-9862, and I give you my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Thanks, sir.
We are on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. It's a Thursday evening, about 7:20. Rodney, what's Friday's sale looking like?
We got a little over 200. We're going to have a light run tomorrow, but we got some good calves up there to sell tomorrow. Not very many cows, handful of cows and a handful of bulls, but mostly all good yearlings up there, bigger calves than what we have been having, sir.
Good. What's the shiniest consignment of yearlings you have?
I got a set of black steers and heifers mixed up there. They probably went at 5.5 to 6. Then I got another set of black motley face, black baldy calves up there that are a little on the smaller side. They're weighing about 455. We're going to have good calves tomorrow. Yes, sir.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you in Beeville, Rodney Butler.
Yeah, we start at 11 o'clock tomorrow at the sale, and you can reach me here at the sale barn at 361-358-1727. I'm on my mobile, 645-5002.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Joshua Garcia from Orange City Auction LLC. Joshua, how did last Saturday's sale turn out?
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Larry, it did get a little cool up here on the hill, but we still managed to get 342 head of cattle and 66 sheep and goats. And I'll tell you what, that market sure is on fire. It seems like it's still climbing, but so far it's doing pretty good.
Walk those pins with us.
On packed cows and bulls, number 1 cows 92 to 99, number 2 cows 32 to 91, bulls 88 to 116. On stocker cows, had a good many of them palpated cows, bring from 8 1/4 up to 1,400, and pairs had about 4 or 5 of them, handful of them, bring from 1,025 to 1,800. On the steers and feeder heifers this week, steers 2 to 3 weights 185 to 220, 3 to 4s 192 to 230, 4 to 5s 198 to 226, 5 to 6 190 to 220, 6 to 700 pounders 155 to 182, 700 plus pound steers 135 to 1 151. On the feeder heifers, 2 to 3 weights, 173 to 215. 3 to 4s, 177 to 198. 4 to 5s, 179 to 198. 5 to 600 pounders, 171 to 206. 6 to 700 pound heifers, 153 to 179. 700 plus pound heifers, 129 to $1.42.
Good. What do we got coming this week?
Well, I'll tell you what, at the present time, it's only Thursday evening, but we do have 80 head under the barn as we speak. I got a good string of black calves. I believe there's 40, almost 51 or 2 of them. Be 50 head of good black calves will be worked. They will be steers and heifers, and the majority will be black-hided and black baldies, and they will be good. Also got a little set of Charlotte Cross calves. I believe there's 15 or so of them. The remainder will be about some Packer cows. Might go through them and see if we can palpate them. But so far, shaping up pretty good for this week.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Joshua.
You can catch me on my cell phone at 361-649-4578 or the office phone at 830-780-3382.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
Bye-bye. Maybe here's your shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo, 1368. Corpus Corn, 878. Houston Wheat, 1028 and a half. Houston Beans, 1496 and a half. Texas Cotton, 79.81 on 1,678 bale. I'm Larry Marble. Neighbor, good day.